The recruitment officer's mandibles clicked in what I assumed was amusement as she scrolled through the application on her datapad. Commander Vrix of the Galactic Defense Initiative, third longest-serving personnel evaluator in Sector 9, had seen thousands of hopeful recruits waddle, slither, or float through these doors. But this was new. "Let me understand this correctly," Vrix said, her compound eyes reflecting the sterile lighting of the processing center. "Your planet sent you, specifically you, to join the most elite military training program in the galaxy?" The human female sitting across from her nodded once, her expression unreadable behind those peculiar forward-facing eyes. She was small, even by human standards. The file said she barely reached 5 feet in height, with a frame so slight that Vrix worried a strong gust of recycled air might knock her over. "That is correct, Commander." "And your name is—" Vrix squinted at the screen. "Maya Reeves?" "Yes, ma'am." Vrix set down the datapad with a soft thunk. In her 17 years of evaluating candidates, she had processed Kralix warriors whose exoskeletons could deflect plasma rounds, Thurian berserkers who could tear through reinforced steel with their bare appendages, and even a Quellan whose toxic skin secretions made them practically untouchable in close combat. But humans? Those strange primates from that backwater death world called Earth? They were rare enough in the initiative. A human female who looked like she might blow away in a light breeze? "Miss Reeves, I mean no disrespect to your species, but are you aware of the physical requirements for this program? The first week alone has a 70% washout rate. Most recruits are, shall we say, more robust in appearance." Maya's lips curved upward slightly. Not quite a smile, but close. "I'm aware, Commander. The training involves live fire exercises, zero-gravity combat simulations, and hand-to-hand combat against opponents who may outweigh you by several hundred pounds. Some of them have natural weapons, claws, fangs, armor plating." "I read the brochure, ma'am." Vrix's antennae twitched with irritation. Humans and their infuriating confidence. Every species thought they were special, but humans took it to another level entirely. They had barely achieved faster-than-light travel 2 decades ago, yet acted like they owned the galaxy. "Very well," Vrix said, mandibles clicking in a pattern that her species used to indicate resigned acceptance. "Report to Barracks 12 at 0600 tomorrow. Try not to get yourself killed on the first day. The paperwork is absolutely dreadful." Staff Sergeant Coro was having a terrible morning. The Bronthan had woken up with a pulled muscle in his secondary shoulder. His breakfast rations had been cold, and now, standing before his new batch of recruits, he spotted the human. The tiny human. The female human who looked like she might faint if someone spoke too loudly, near her. "Great," he muttered to his assistant, Lieutenant Fex. Another diplomatic assignment, trying to prove something. Fex, a spindly Veskarian with 4 arms and perpetually nervous energy, nodded sympathetically. Watch the full video on my Spotify channel. Click the link in the description below.